ready to play basketball. 20 minutes left in this very entertaining Sweet 16 matchup between Mary Hardin-Baylor, the Crusaders, dressed in their road purple, and the Spartans of Case Western Reserve University. 41-37, Case Western Reserve at halftime. They're up, shot blocked. Hines with the block, Corniker on the break, back to Bryan. This is Bob Fowler, shot missed. Ball knocked out of bounds, no, saved by Fowler. That's Johnson that goes high for it. Josiah, Luke Feely, off the glass, wouldn't go, ball kicked out, Corniker will have it.
Very interesting start of the half, a lot of contact, both teams a little bit complaining about it, but Case ends up with the ball right now. Probably going to slow it down, try and get a good one up four.
I got to tell you, Jack, Corniker almost drew the third foul on Johnson. Going to call that foul on Kyle Wright. It was the opening possession for they just called a flop warning on Griffin on a play that happened 2 possessions ago.
They didn't really have a chance, I think, to get the warning in. They're waiting for the final the ball. It did seem like that blocking foul, while it was a foul, it seemed like a foul to try and get the game back in check. Quick release right there by
Mitch, catch and shoot.
That's 7 threes right now for Mitch. He's 7 for 11 from behind the arc. I'm surprised the Crusaders haven't adjusted. You can see they're a little bit closer on him, but still leaving him with way too much space.
This is Felix, strong drive, Hines with a block. Mitch trying to keep it out of the hands of Kyle Wright. This is Corniker against Johnson. Griffin into a triple team. Josiah's going to steal it. Griffin's going to wrestle with it. And a possession arrow will give the ball back to the Spartans, or they'll keep it.
They're going to keep it right here.
Boy, everything is
right.
Crazy tonight, including our monitor. I have no idea what's going on now. That's all right. This is Fowler looking for an inbound. Frilling will get it, catch and shoot.
Another one. Extends the lead to 10, I believe. Yep, they're going to call it a 3. And that's a timeout by Coach Carroll. Mary Hardin-Baylor is going to talk it over. Case started the half exactly what they wanted, extending the lead. What a great start for the Spartans.
Something else.
And think about what's at stake. You got 2 teams right now that are 2 of the 16 best teams in the nation. You dwindle that down to 8. You're 1 game away from making it to the Division III Final Four. Both teams feel the stakes. Case Western right now is kind of running on a little bit of, they haven't been here before right now. Yeah, they're just running purely off it. Mary Hardin-Baylor, I did read, I believe, I can't remember which year on, but they were runners-up. They have experience making it far in the tournament. You got this kind of a dogfight right now between Case that's so eager and so excited and is playing with so much energy to be here, and a team in Mary Hardin-Baylor that does feel watching it to be a little bit more experienced, a little more calm, but right now their calmness is kind of, I think, getting to them a little bit in a lack of urgency.
Well, Mary Hardin-Baylor, their history, they've been to 7 NCAA tournaments. The 2013 team was the NCAA runner-ups. They lost to Amherst 87-70. This year, making it to the Sweet 16 is the first time in 9 years since that 2013 team.
It's going to go,
off Prince. That was Frilling and Hines with the defense.
You can see they're a little bit flustered. Oh, they're going with a line change. More defensive lineup.
Well, here's the storyline, and Jack, you mentioned it early. Coach Carroll continues to rotate. He's using 11 players. And you mentioned that Coach McGinnis would do the exact opposite. So as this game goes on, will the Spartans have enough gas? Good ball movement. Hines is going to get an easy layup.
Ron, this is incredible. That string right there, Mary Hardin-Baylor, great pressure right there. But they were able to Case just quick pepper in the ball, get an open look. Griffin playing great D right here as well, denying Johnson the ball.
Frilling out top with Prince. Corniker trying to keep it away from Josiah Johnson. Cole stole it. Got it. Mitch has the basketball. Eyes up, looking
Griffin
right.
Hurt himself. You can see him walking up the floor right now. Griffin's in pain.
Corniker is holding his left elbow and his left forearm, his left wrist, that entire left side. That is not a good sign as Prince scores inside. Boy, if they lose Corniker, he is the glue to this offense. He's the one that brings the ball up against a team that is playing defense like their life depends on it. He is not feeling well.
Yeah, he looked like in a lot of pain. Now, without him in the game, they're going to run with Fowler at the point for most of the time. It's going to be interesting for Bob trying to deal with, essentially a full court press, but he's got so much size he can see over. Yep, it's going to stay here. He can see over the defense pretty well. That's what makes him so versatile at the one. He's a great passer, can shoot the ball, and he's got great vision.
Corniker's at the trainer's table, and they are working that left arm, left shoulder. I don't know, maybe he got a stinger. Frilling for three. Wow, that looked great when he shot it. Rolled around and did not drop.
Case will take that every time.
Frilling
Good
on
D.
defense. Johnson's going to, actually, it's not Johnson. That was DJ Kane on the drive. He'll shoot free throws.
That's a call that they, I do think that's a foul, Ron. However, in all honesty, that's a foul they haven't really called most of the game. For the most part, Cole went straight up, but again, I do think that's a foul, but that's a call they haven't really been calling.
DJ collecting himself. He gets the basketball. He's ready to shoot. Kane on the season, 70% from the foul line. This is his first attempt of the night. He's got 3 points. Sports management major from Austin, Texas. Tunner Drenth, number 3, now in the game, replacing Cole Frilling. Cole's walking off something. He and Kane both went down on that play. And both of them feeling it a little. Fowler's going to bring it up again. They'll trap him. Here's the trap. Drenth has it. Ball movement's important. Hines with it out to Hunter. Corner. Prendergast with a ball fake. Steps back. Shoots the 3. Missed it long. Hines with the rebound.
Big board by
Bryant
Hines
keeping
right
the
there.
possession alive. Drenth to shoot it. That one's not good.
Another offensive board, and going into the second half, Case had 7 offensive boards to Marion Hardin-Baylor's only 2. Another kind of storyline, as well as the assist portion. They're on the offensive glass right now. Case being very well. It's got to be annoying. Got to be annoying for Marion Hardin-Baylor to keep giving away these second possessions.
Boy, 3 offensive possessions, and the third time's the charm. Bob Felder with his first basket of the night. Johnson kicks it. That's Prince for 3. Rolled out. Bob's going to bring it up. Scored the bucket, got the rebound, now going to dribble it up. Fowler drawing the D.
Oh.
That ball's all over the place.
Wow.
Fowler inside
Able to
from
shield
Drenth.
it away. And that extends the lead back to 12. Marion Hardin-Baylor brought in their defensive unit. They're trying to keep the pressure up. However, right now, I think they're doing a flaw that a lot of teams do when they add pressure. They're giving up too many open looks. Wow, great. What an answer right there. That's exactly what they
Nathan
needed.
Stoltz just sat in the corner by his teammates on the bench, sat and waited, and his patience paid off. He's got 2 threes in the game. He's got 8 points.
Here we go. This is kind of more what they want with the pressure. They want to slow him down, get him later in the shot clock. Before they were adding it, and there was going to be quick hands right there by Johnson. But
Well, Bob was just tempting him, too. I mean, he just dribbled that right out in front of him. And Josiah Johnson said, listen, you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it. So there's a timeout on the floor. Let's catch you back up. It's 53-44, 15-15 left. This is a very contested basketball game. Maybe is the word I'm looking for, meaning, and we talked about it, Jack, right at the beginning of the game, every possession, every pass, every shot, every rebound, every play, every physical movement has been contested in this game by both sides. They are going to be exhausted, these two teams, after this game's over.
Absolutely, and we can feel it in the energy in the gym. We can see it on the play at the court. You know, they're getting after it right now. And you know, one thing I was just taking a check at the stats right now. Case has only shot 2 free throws to Mary Hardin-Baylor's 14 right now. Mary Hardin-Baylor's 13 for 14 from the free throw line. Both teams are playing really aggressive. Mary Hardin-Baylor using that energy right now that you just talked about, Ron, to try and get to the line, try and get open looks. They're trying to also speed up Case a little bit to a point that they're not really happy with. It just worked right there. They got a steal with Johnson, but they're going to need a lot more energy to hold them off. But Ron, tell me if you disagree. I don't see this game getting out of hand in either way. I think it's going to be a 5-point game either way.
Yes. Prince on the drive. Newton and Flory. Boy, Daniel.
I thought he almost had it.
Limb. They've got Griffin Cornicker wrapped in pro wrap. His left shoulder is wrapped to his upper torso. His jersey's still on. Fowler just went over and gave him a fist bump. This is Feely. They're going to get a hand check on Hunter. Yep. Luke Feely from Argyle, Texas.
He's got a nice quick first step right there.
He really does. He's been a matchup problem tonight.
Yeah, Hunter wasn't really ready for him right there. You know, they were in a lot of foul trouble in the first half. They're not in as much right now, but, you know, it's still 3 fouls. We're only a quarter of the way through this half, excuse me, but we'll see where the foul situation is in another 5.
Kyle Wright with a nice 16-footer, step back shot. It's his first basket. Spartans need a hoop. Threw it away. Ty Prince.
Gonna get a block right there.
Here you go, Jack. It's back to a 2-possession game.
Right there. And you see what Dan was trying to do. He's trying to get there and step in and take the charge just a little late and inside the circle.
So it was 53-41 with 15:45 left. And in the last minute and 15 seconds, it's been a 7-0 run by Mary Hardin-Baylor.
Look at it.
Newton to Hunter Drent. Wow.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
That's a rough call. I'm gonna call that on Newton.
See if we see the replay. You know, there was some contact there. Newt came to a jump stop, so usually that calls for someone, you know, who's out of control. I think Newt was, actually I would say, you know, not to be overly blunt, but I think it was pretty much the opposite out of control there with that jump stop.
Well, I just got word that Griffin Cornicker will not return.
Any word on what it was? You said
left
it was shoulder.
Feely gets it again. Still alive for the Crusaders.
They needed that. See, that's big board right there. We were mentioning before, they haven't really had many rebounds on the offensive glass so far. I think that's just their 3rd this game. Spotted Frilling in the corner. Got the baseline open, but you could see Mary Hardin-Baylor does so well in their defense, forcing you into spots that you think are open, but they're not.
Ball slapped out of bounds, I believe, by Johnson. Spartans will keep it. They'll have 10 seconds to shoot it. Hines and Thorburn now coming into the game for the Spartans. This is Newton. 8 seconds to shoot. Ryan going to take it himself. Left-handed scoop would not go. Had the look he wanted. Here comes Wright.
You know, you can see Coach McGinnis there complaining a little bit. Similar type foul with him being in the way of Newton and in the charge circle, not getting out of the way. But I don't think he's going to get that call more times than not.
Boy, Luke Thorburn playing some nice defense on Johnson right now. Josiah's going to get it again. Shot clock's at 7. Fadeaway shot. Missed it. Rebound. Hines. Wow. Bryant's working hard inside.
That's a big board, and that's very tough defense by Thorburn. got a tough assignment, and he's
kicked it to nobody. Frilling chases it down with Feely on him. That defense by the Crusaders is relentless. Boy, this is a well-earned game. If you get it, you've earned it.
Yeah. The intensity right now, you can feel the tension as the game moves down to increase slowly and slowly more and more. That's exactly what Ryan's been looking for all game.
Newton ball out to Cole Frilling from long range. Missed it long rebound, and Prendergast will chase it down. Shot clock's at 15. This is Hines right to the basket with strength. Brian's going to shoot free throws.
Yep, got him on the arm.
Yeah, that's the thing about Hines. He's so strong. I mean, he's like LeBron-like strong. And what I mean by that is, you know, LeBron doesn't get a lot of calls because he's so physically strong that the officials don't see it, right?
I see what you're saying.
So strong.
I mean, I think I think if we put LeBron and Brian next to each other, I think I'll probably take
LeBron's a lot bigger. But for his size and at this level, he's physically strong.
In that way, for sure. I do think. And
look at this. They just told me that Cornicker would not return.
You know, I do think
his shoulder is completely black and blue. Look at that left arm.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know, I do think actually, to go to your point, I think Ryan Newton's actually a little bit that way too. I think he doesn't get as many calls as he probably should most of the time.
He tied him up.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Mary Hardin.
Yeah. Johnson, I still feel, you know, I haven't had the luxury of being able to watch him too much, but I still feel like he's being a little tentative. I feel like there's more openings for him. However, I don't think right now Mary Hardin-Baylor, in all honesty, is doing a great job of trying to create more openings for him. Just trying to let him work a little bit. Yep, this is going to give him 2 shots, but, you know, I don't know where the foul was. You know, you can see the fans crying a little bit. I honestly don't really know where the fouls were. He was going straight up. I think he was a little bit out of position, but once again, Ron, they've been letting so much contact go. I hope they don't change this as we go down the stretch. Both ways. I hope they let him play a little bit.
Johnson's going to get 2. He was 4-4 before that miss. 5-point Spartan lead, 12:08 left.
It's going to be interesting right now seeing how Cornicker is. His arm, you can see, is visibly darker. He's dribbling okay with that left arm now, though.
Dribbling it with confidence. Griffin kicks it. Good ball movement. Ryan's going to get a look off the glass. Left hand, it drops.
And you can see right there, Hines did a nice move sealing out his defender. Gave Ryan an open lane. They tried to get over for the charge, but just wasn't there quick enough.
Step back, Johnson for 3. Boy,
nice
that's
shot.
Just beautiful.
Yep.
Josiah Johnson is something to watch.
That was him kind of just saying, you know, this is me time. This is me trying to go.
He scored 53 points in a game against Concordia. Newton for 3.
Big shot by Newton. The man who's helped Spartans get here in the first place hits another one.
Ball on the floor.
How did
Johnson
he end up
on the
with that
floor.
one?
Prince will shoot the 3. He can make it. The follow is up and good by Stoltz. Nathan Stoltz has been a thorn in the side. He's unassuming, but he has been fantastic. He's got 10 points. Cornicker off the glass, rolled around, wouldn't go.
That's a good take, though. A shot that he usually makes.
Prince against Thorburn. Matchup problem for Luke, and it's a charging foul on Prince.
Just his second, I believe, of the game, but a big call to try and turn the tides. One that the Spartans honestly haven't really had this game, this charge. Got him, yep, right there.
We've got 10 minutes, 46 seconds left. Stick around. This is a college basketball game not to be missed. There's a great look at the packed gym here tonight at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Veal Center, Case Western Reserve University. This gym was dedicated in 1957 for Robert Horsburgh, who spent 40 years of his adult life working for Case Western Reserve, Board of Trustees, Alumni Council, you name it. He graduated in 1914. They named the gym after him in 1957. Robert Horsburgh Gymnasium, the site tonight of the Sweet 16 Cleveland style. 4 sites across the country tonight, 1 in Illinois, 1 in Virginia, and 2 in Ohio. The other one's down at Marietta, southeastern Ohio. Spartans in their first ever NCAA tournament. This is Newton inside, ball fake, left side,
Nice
glass
move.
and good against Prince.
That's the kind of move he's been using in the last couple games. Can't say enough about Newton and his impact he's had off the bench for the Spartans to get them to this place they've been.
Johnson's got the ball, him and Hammond communicating out top. Kyle Wright will join them. I'm really intrigued by Ty Prince. They play him anywhere he wants on the floor, and he's done well. He can handle it. He can bang bodies inside. He can shoot it, and just then he lost the ball. I'm waxing poetic about what a great player, but he just lost concentration, I think, for a second. He's an All-American. So is Johnson, who's trying to steal the ball from Cornicker.
They got him. He's got some quick hands right there. It's a second steal.
Shot partially blocked, rolled around, wouldn't
Neither
drop,
one
the
fell.
tip wouldn't go. Here comes Prendergast with some fancy dribbling from Mitch. Good defense, though. Kyle Wright with the steal against Newton. That crab dribble didn't go. Johnson with the rebound. Him and Wright. Kyle's going to step, shoot it. It's a 3 if it goes, and it does. Boy, that's a bullet right there.
Puts him within 3. Tough to swallow for the Spartans, however. You know, a lot of game. We didn't think this was going to be a close game in either direction, or I should say a large gap in either direction.
Mitch has only 1 basket in the second half. He had 20 points in that opening half. They have obviously changed their matchup on Prendergast. This is Newton, trapped on the baseline, lost the ball. Johnson behind his back. It's a 1-point game. Todd McGinnis wants a timeout. Just like that, you look up, and it's 61-60. Spartans led 61-55, and it's a 5-0 run for the Crusaders. 8:47 left. You know, that's the thing about both of these teams, frankly, Jack, is both of them can score in the blink of an eye.
It happens so quick, and you know, we're looking back up. Ty Prince, 17 points. Josiah Johnson, again, he's getting a lot of touches, but I don't feel like I feel like he's getting so many good looks in rhythm of the game. He's all the way up to 17, and he's really making his stamp on the game, Ron, in the last 5 minutes. You see this offensive board right here by him, led to a 3 here by Wright, cut the lead even closer, and you know, I find it interesting as we watch the rest of the game. You know, you'd think because Griffin, I could be wrong here. I'm watching Griffin bring up the ball. You know, his shoulder's got to be in a lot of pain. He's actually deciding to choose, I think, to dribble up the ball most of the time with his left shoulder, just to shield it, to make sure that he can't get hit with it.
Frilling in the corner, had a look, it was closed. And they're going to call a player control foul on Cole Frilling. They're going to say that Johnson got his feet set.
I wonder how many. Yeah, that's probably a good call. He was there. I think he was moving a little bit, but I don't think I can really disagree with it too much. You know, I'd be curious trying to see how many charges they have.
Yeah. So he's out of the game right now with 8:33 left with 4 fouls. So suddenly, Coach McGinnis has got a point guard playing with one hand.
Yeah.
And his best shooter, well, second best shooter, arguably best shooter depending on the day, sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. It's a 1-point game. This is Prince with the basketball against Newton. He's going to shoot it and make it.
You know, he's got so much strength in the post. Newton's doing a good job guarding him. However, there's not much you can do from that standpoint. If you play him too close, he can back you down, he can go around you. He moves pretty well for his size.
Thorburn and Newton outside. This is Fowler. Bob lost the ball, gonna kick it. 8 seconds to shoot. Ryan catch and shoot in front of his teammates. Need it.
Big
They
three.
got it. That's a huge three. Ryan Newton has done nothing in this tournament but make huge shots. One after another after another. Backcourt. Is that a violation?
Oh.
They'll say it went off Newton's foot. Hammond with it. Ty Prince will spot up. Think about a three. Wright will shoot it instead. That's Hunter Drent with the rebound.
Big miss right there. I think that would have been a little bit of a changing of the tides if that went down. Case stays up 2.
Fowler dribbling it in, kicking it. That's Luke Thorburn with a ball fake. Shot blocked. Trying to keep it alive. Luke on the floor, and Kyle Wright comes up with it.
Got Prince right here. Yeah, he's just so shifty. He's able to move. You know, he's not the fastest straight line guy, but his quickness, you know, his ability to change direction is very good for his size.
Prince has got 21. Griffin's going to shoot free throws.
Oh, boy.
Just don't pull him up with his left hand.
Oh, that hurts. Oh.
And he went down on it.
And we got a dogfight again. Tie game at 64.
64-64. 6 minutes, 51 seconds left for a chance to play tomorrow night in the Elite Eight. Elmhurst University awaits.
I gotta stand up for a second, Ron. Gosh.
Here's a look at Ty Prince, who has really started to take control of this Mary Hardin-Baylor team, put the ball in his hands, and he's kind of done whatever he's wanted with it. He's a matchup issue. I mean, he just is.
Him and Johnson, you know, are what a lot of people like to call it. They're bucket getters. They just figure out a way to get the ball in the basket. They don't need you know, a set move. They don't need a signature move. They got so much available at their disposal. They read and react very, very well, and it's impressive to watch.
Cornicker and Prendergast, along with Hines, the 3 graduate students on the floor for the Spartans. Newton's out there along with Hunter Drent. Coming out for Mary Hardin-Baylor, Carson Hammond, along with DJ Kane, Peyton Brooks, Luke Feely, and Ty Prince.
See if he can get his shoulder even up on this shot. Ah, there you go. Gosh, I feel for him, Ron. He's got to be in a world of pain right now.
It's Cornicker's first bucket. I mean, not that he's a scorer, he's the playmaker.
Yeah.
It's a 1-point Spartan lead.
You know, Ron, I think he'll take 1 for 2 and him still in the game. I think I was worried when I saw him hit the deck that he was going to be out for a while.
And we got word that he was out. Hammond catch and shoot. He can make those. Missed it. Long rebound. Feely keeps it alive. Boy, that's a wrestling rebound from Luke Feely. Prince against Drent. Ty's shot blocked. He'll keep it. Triple teamed inside. He's going to find his teammate. 3 in the air, missed it long. Whoa!
Nope,
hey, Luke Feely's all over the place.
He's flying all over, but you know, it reminds me of Cornicker a little bit, the way that he's all over.
Look at that young man play basketball. Well, he's something to watch. He doesn't even look tired. Nathan Stoltz is checked back in. Stoltz wearing 32 from College Station, Texas.
Ron, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's a lot of adrenaline involved in this game. He's not going to get tired until tomorrow morning, I think.
Those subs continue to rotate for Mary Hardin-Baylor. Cornicker's going to bring it up. He'll be defended by DJ Kane. Griffin with that left hand, that left shoulder wrapped.
Sealing the shoulder
Gonna run into
away.
a trap. This is Drent on the baseline. Hunter finds a teammate. Good ball movement. Griffin gonna float it, kick it. Prendergast triple teamed as soon as he gets it. Shot clock's at 8. Drent will shoot it corner, left it short.
I think he might have got him there. Either tipped the ball or hit the arm. I think it was 1 or 2. Coach McGinnis thought it was the arm.
Step up, 15-footer, dropped.
Yep, good.
It's DJ Kane. They're talking to Coach McGinnis right now. Bob Fowler, Cole Frilling going to come back in the game. Spartans down a point, 5:38 left.
Not an unfamiliar position for them, Ron.
No, they spent this entire tournament down.
Honestly, except for maybe a minute of gameplay in both games.
In the Wisconsin-Oshkosh game at Wisconsin, third-ranked team in the country, Spartans were down 5 with 40 seconds left. Frilling for 3!
Big shot right there.
Cole
Puts him up
Frilling.
2. Cold-blooded goal. Cold-blooded killer, you might say. Big shot right there. What does that put him at? That puts him at 12 points, 12 big points for them, and extends the lead.
Frilling's got 4 threes. Missed long, but that rebound's going to go in favor. Oh, they couldn't handle it.
Going to go the other way.
Crusaders had it, but it was a tough catch. Peyton Brooks tried to bring it in, but it just slipped out of his hands.
See, Coach Carroll's trying to set up a D.
Set up the press. They're going to set up the press. Coach Carroll told me he is a defensive-minded coach. You know, he's a disciple of Bobby Knight. He was a student assistant under Coach Knight for 4 years at Texas Tech. He wants to play defense, rely on defense.
And Ron, not to be overly simplistic, but when you got 2 guys like Ty Prince and Josiah Johnson, you can focus a little bit more on D and let them figure out the offense.
He said that. He actually said that. He said, I've got some athletes that can take care of the offense. 4 seconds to shoot. Prendergast with it, going to chuck it. It's going to be short. Newton tried to tip it. It's a shot clock violation.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Ron.
Over. Here we'll see it on the replay.
Let's see if we can see the top. Oh, can't see the top of the scoreboard there, unfortunately. From our view right here,
in and out.
I thought he just got it off, Ron. That was just from our view, though.
4:34 left. Hammond's going to walk it up for Mary Hardin-Baylor. This is Prince. Ty Prince has been awfully hard to guard.
Both teams
crowd chanting defense.
Exactly, and that's what the Spartans need. Both teams have been able to get timely buckets, just like that one. Just like that one. And ties the game once again. ties the game, and it brings it back into a position of who's gonna take the lead again. One more.
Prendergast, they need him. Missed it long. Frilling back to Mitch. Second possession. Ball stolen. Prendergast in the backcourt with Hammond. 12 seconds, plenty of time on the shot clock for the Spartans. Frilling with a ball fake to the basket. Scoop!
Oh.
Ball partially blocked by Prince.
Good move there. You see Johnson wanted the transition bucket, but they'll slow it down.
Catch your breath.
Oh.
This is Stoltz. Kyle Wright with speed, created his own shot. Frilling pulls up a big-time rebound.
You can see Stoltz trying to get a call there on Frilling. I think Frilling pushed off a little bit, but we're at 3 minutes, Ron. I don't think they're going to call that. They're going to let him play a little bit.
Mitch with the basketball, high screen from Cole.
Oh.
Mitch
Costly
thought Griffin
turnover.
was going to cut to the basket.
Yeah.
Woo! Inside 3 minutes. Everybody's tired. These guys are going to take a breath here in this timeout. Try to recharge as best as they can. I'm telling you, both teams right now, Jack, are sucking air.
And I have to say, I'm going to preemptively say, 3 minutes left in the game, it's a shame that one of these teams has to leave with a loss.
Yep.
It really is. What an effort. Look at this move right here by Prince once again. He really likes, we haven't seen him actually use his left too much, but he does such a good job fading with the right on the left side that it doesn't really matter, to be honest, that he doesn't want to utilize it too much. And his size, his length, it helps him shield it as well.
Newton, Frilling, Prendergast, Fowler, and Griffin Cornicker, the Warrior. Back out for the Spartans. Checking out of that huddle is Hammond, along with Feely and Prince and Johnson and Kyle Wright. Starting 5. 9 of the 10 starters are on the floor right now. The only one that's not is Brian Hines. And Newton, even though he comes off the bench, he's a starter on most any other team in the country.
You know, Ron, late in the game, this is where all the off-season workouts come in. This is where, good take right there, but this is where all your work comes into play. This is where your chemistry comes to light. And we'll see which team is able to come out on top.
Mitch Prendergast, catch and shoot, got it!
Big shot. 1, 2, 3 for Prendergast, puts him up 1. They got him with a little bit of a back screen, and Prendergast was so good getting his feet set, quick release, right back with Johnson.
Johnson tries to answer.
Big
How about
board.
Ryan Newton? 2 hands, strong young man. He went up with strong hands and brought that one down because, believe me, the Crusaders wanted to take it. Mitch, turnaround, 3, missed it short. Fowler and Newton almost grabbed the rebound. Boy, his bench would have gone absolutely crazy. He shot it right in front of them. The roof would have came off Horsburgh Gymnasium.
I was ready for it. I thought it was down.
Snow would have been falling in. It would have been anarchy. Minute 52 left. This is Johnson, the All-American. He's going to shoot free throws.
Yeah, you know.
That's Cole's 5th. He's fouled out of the game. That's 5 on Frilling.
Oh. I don't. You know, that's the second or third call I would say that Johnson has been able to draw, where he does such a good job going into the defender, pulling back away a lot. It's a move that so many talented scorers use, but you know, Frilling standing there saying, you know, what did I do? I'm just kind of standing here.
So here stands Josiah Johnson from Big Sandy, Texas. He's got 2 free throws. If he makes the second, the game's tied with 1:46 left.
What do we say, Ron? It's going to be within 5 either way. Maybe within 1 either way.
71. Griffin Corniker with his left shoulder all wrapped up. We were told he wasn't coming back. He walked off the court looking like he had a stinger that he couldn't recover from. Inside, Drent is wide open.
Great
Bob
pass right there by
called
Fowler.
him.
See, Johnson tried to pick him a little bit, ended up hurting him a little bit, got Drent an easy bucket down low, and was able to be patient, got it for 2, wide open.
Back to the All-American. Johnson to Feely, got it.
Another
Boy,
great play.
credit
Silence
Josiah
the crowd.
Johnson for being unselfish there.
Oh my gosh.
He could have tried to force a shot to a triple team, but he found his open teammate for an easy layup.
Boy. Gosh, the Spartans just have a knack for getting in these games, don't they?
We're inside a minute.
Spin back.
Newton with the mismatch against Prince.
No foul, there it goes.
Ryan's going to
2
shoot
shots.
free throws. Ryan had the mismatch. Kyle Wright was guarding him at 5'10". You see it here. Prince comes over to help, and he fouls Newton.
You know, Ron, I've known Newt my whole time here at Case. Ryan, I used to razz him a little bit when we were freshmen. Ryan could not make a left-handed layup. The progression to watch that become almost of a go-to move for him because his hook shot, his righty hook's so good. That one doesn't fall, but his evolution in the post has been great to watch. Case is going to need, if Ryan's able to knock this one down, actually, first off, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Carroll calls a timeout, but they're going to need a big stop. Force something and someone into something tough.
Newton makes 1 of 2.
Really, Coach Carroll's going to let him play.
Most of this gym is on their feet.
Oh, boy.
40 seconds. Johnson with the basketball. Step back 3. Did not get a foul. Hines couldn't get the rebound. Hammond will shoot it. Missed it. Thorburn! Luke Thorburn! How about that, young man?
What a play by
got
Thorburn.
The rebound.
Mr. Timely. Gosh, can we say enough about him? Last game, comes up with the biggest board of the season. Actually, that was the Dubuque game. Goes in with men bigger than him, Ron. Comes away with the board. Gosh, now, for those at home, I know you guys can't see the fouls. Case has got 8 fouls. Mary Hardin-Baylor has 6 fouls. Both teams in the bonus. This next foul, if Mary Hardin-Baylor elects to foul, will be a 1-and-1 for the Spartans.
The press is on. They've got Kane, they've got Hammond, and they've got Johnson playing defense.
Oh, gosh, Ron.
Tough, quick guards.
Oh, my gosh.
Spartans going to have a hard time getting the ball up the floor. Newton looking for somebody, anybody. Fowler back to Ryan. A foul immediately on
Quick
Bob
foul.
Fowler.
Again, 1-and-1. They're walking on the floor.
Your friend, Bob Fowler, going to the foul line.
Bob's played in state championship games, but I can tell you, these might be the most important free throws Bob's ever taken.
He played in back-to-back high school state championship games from the Wellington School in Columbus. So he's had big moments in his life. I don't know if there's been one bigger than this one right now, though. If he makes it, he gets a second one. That one's long. You can tell from the rip.
Good foul for Mary Hardin-Baylor. Case is going to have to get another stop on another board.
Shot clock's at 23 seconds. Johnson pulls up, shoots it, rattles the cage. Hines got the rebound. Fowler in the backcourt. Bob lets another shot at it. 15 seconds left. Bob walking with his head held high. Shaking off that miss from a second ago.
15 seconds left in the game, Ron. They need at least, you got to think they need at least one here. Bob just got to take a deep breath, hit a couple.
It's a 1-and-1 situation. Both teams with 18 fouls. Fowler missed the second one. 13 seconds left. Johnson's got the basketball. This will be the end of the game. Prince with it against defense. Kicks it out, threw it away.
Out of bounds.
He threw it away.
Spartans ball. Spartans ball.
That ball went into the Mary Hardin
Threw it
bench.
to nobody. He threw it to nobody, Ron.
There are still 4.2 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
My goodness.
Okay.
If you needed a heart check, you're getting it tonight.
Okay.
I just turned 57 yesterday. I don't need to go see the doctor for a physical. I got all the cardio checks I need tonight.
Oh boy. Okay, if you're Mary Hardin-Baylor, you got to foul immediately. We love him, Ron, but you know they're going to be trying to foul Griffin. You know they're going to be trying to foul him.
Corniker or Fowler. I mean, it's got to be in Bob's head right now. Jack, you're one of his best friends.
Yeah, it's tough. First one was left, second one was right. You do that, and then I assume if you're Mary Hardin-Baylor, you try and grab the board, and you got to call timeout and set something up. Not even because you need to set something up, simply just so you can re-inbound the ball and hopefully save a couple seconds from the rebound. So I'm sure that's what Coach Carroll is talking to him about right now. Case needs to, if you're Coach McGinnis, and you can see right now, as we talked about, Flory in the game. They took out
in the game. Corniker is not.
But they're sticking with Fowler. They trust him. I love it. It was a Paul Pierce saying I loved it. There was a game where he shot terribly in the first half and went off for, I think, 20 or 30 in the second half. And he always
Somebody
said,
go deep, Hunter Trent.
Statistically, I can't make.
Prendergast gets it in the backcourt. 3 seconds left.
You can't miss that many. So Prendergast, remind everybody, what is he shooting on the year right now?
Mitch on the season, from the foul line, 94%.
I think that, and I remember, I believe you said, was that second best in the nation right now for Division III basketball?
Yeah, and it's a school. It could be a.
I mean, I can't imagine someone shooting better than that. I mean, the best NBA shooters from the free throw line in history have been, you're talking about I think it was Rick Barry and Steve Nash. People in the 90s, obviously Steph Curry's been great shooters, but yeah, Mark Price. I mean, 50, 40, 90 guys. And
so Mitch is waiting. Luke Feely's going to check in.
I believe it's another last one and one. Yep, last one and one.
They're checking the clock.
Yep, the Case faithful are a little upset, but with all due respect, Mary Hardin-Baylor's gone way too far to gyp them on that time.
So here's Prendergast. Spartans have missed their last 2 front ends of the 1-and-1. Will the third time be the charm? Mitch, nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
It's a 2-point game.
You can hear the Case faithful right now. They're all on their feet.
Listen, you've got 3.5 seconds left with a bunch of All-Americans going to get the ball.
Timeout.
2.6 seconds left. This game is incredible.
You know, Ron, be ready for, all I'm going to say, Ron, be ready for some fireworks. I would not be surprised with 2.6 seconds left, just with the way that basketball works, that they're probably going to end up taking a 3. It's probably going to go to Johnson or Prince.
Or
and
Hammond.
We're going to be holding our breath.
Watch out
with the ball in the air.
Watch out for the silent one, Carson Hammond.
So
if you're the Spartans, do you foul immediately and send them to the free throw line?
It's a good thing to I don't know. Some people, I don't know. And that's a question, I guess. I would probably elect no. Some coaches might. No. Ron, if you really believe you're the better team right here, right? If Case thinks that if we go into a 5-minute overtime, that's a win, you'd easily elect to go with that. But this has been a hard-fought game. It can go either way. I think Case is going to chance a tough contested 3, then let them just play the 5 more
Hines
minutes.
at 6'7" is going to go down and defend the inbounds pass. Hammond standing at midcourt. Johnson's at midcourt with Thorburn on him. Fowler's on Hammond.
They don't have too much time. See, okay, so Prince is at the other end. You guys cannot see it. He's at the other end right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes up and tries to catch a ball.
6-foot Gibson Hearn will inbound it against 6'7". It's
right
the
there.
Deep pass. It's
too
the
deep.
football pass.
Too deep.
Corniker's got it. Griffin let it go.
No.
Griffin had the ball.
Oh, my God.
Corniker had the ball.
Oh, my.
What just happened?
Oh, boy. And we might be looking at overtime now.
Hammond. Carson Hammond, the sharpshooter's at the foul line. They're saying he gets 2 free throws. Why does he get 2? It's a 1-and-1. It's a 9-team foul. Hammond, 67% from the foul line.
67, that's it.
67.
Wow. Wow.
Todd McGinnis called a timeout.
Wow. And gosh, just like that, Carson Hammond might have just extended.
Well, here's the deal.
Mary Hardin-Baylor's season.
2 Spartans have fouled out. Frilling and Fowler are both out of the game. There's the replay.
He was just trying to hit it, I think. Gosh, he couldn't have. Oh boy, he couldn't have chose a worse place to hit it, unfortunately.
What a game. Crowd's got to get into this one, as Carson Hammond's going to step to the foul line to send this game into overtime. This is the first road game that Mary Hardin has played since February 14th, almost a complete month. This crowd needs to get a little louder than they are right now.
And right now, if you're Mary Hardin-Baylor, your two big guys are crashing hard, and just in case he misses. Nothing but net.
0.7 of a second left. Newton with the baseball pass, and Hammond intercepts it. We're going to overtime. Five minutes in overtime.
Wow.
We're going to step away for a second. We'll be back. Here we go. Spartans will play this overtime without two of their starters. Cole Frilling, Bob Fowler, both have fouled out of the basketball game. Thorburn and Newton will replace them as we start this fifth quarter. Spartans have been here before. They won in overtime in the first round game in Wisconsin against Dubuque, 91-87. They will not be fazed by this overtime. Hammond who hit those two free throws to send this one into OT. Garden Prendergast. Newton. Ryan working against Hammond. Fadeaway shot. Hines with the rebound. Bryant kicks it. Corniker going to draw the defense. Griffin will shoot it.
Shot.
How about that?
They're going to need a lot of heart right now to come back in this game. You got two of your starters out. They're going to need to play extremely tough. That's a good start.
Hammond across the screen. They could have called it on Josiah Johnson setting the illegal screen. They're going to call it on Corniker. So two number fours banging bodies, and Griffin gets called for the foul. Hammond's back where he was seconds ago to send this one to overtime.
There's the miss they were looking for earlier. One out of two. K stays up one. They're going to need to keep putting the pressure on. Obviously, goes without saying you got to score points, but Mary Hardin-Baylor, I think, feels pretty comfortable right now.
Thorburn's on the floor. He has had valuable minutes this entire tournament. He will not be lost in the moment either. Luke with the ball. Ball's kicked. Luke on the ground. Here comes Feely. He traveled with a basketball.
Oh.
Boy, they're going to call a foul.
Wow, that's another missed call. I think that was pretty blatant.
He traveled with the basketball.
Ron, I get where he's coming from, but
Feely 75% from the foul line on the season. You know, the score sheet's going to show Luke he's got 5 points now, but boy, that is not the story on this young man tonight. He has played a fantastic all-around basketball game.
Stay down, wall up.
And they're calling a foul, and Ron, that's the same official that called the last foul. There's a part of me that thinks maybe a make-up call on that one, so.
Foul's on Kyle Wright in the backcourt.
Seemed a little odd. Usually you don't call those.
Hey, make three-way. Hey, trust me.
And it falls. Case back up one. Again, Ron is probably going to go back and forth the entire overtime.
Johnson walking it up. Setting the play. This is Prince with the ball above his head. A lot of screening going on. Feely setting high screens. Prince with a spin.
Didn't get
Shot
it.
wouldn't roll in. Well, that hit every part of the left side of the rim,
They got
but
numbers
didn't drop.
right now.
Prince is still down. Newton got fouled.
Wow.
Oh, they called a charge. They called a charge on Ryan Newton.
We're gonna watch the play. Looked like he got hit on the arm, Ron. Let's see. It might have been. That's all on the arm.
Yeah, that foul
That is completely on the arm.
came way before
That's not
Ryan.
even close. That's not even close. Case is getting. You know, you got to play through him, but Those are some important calls.
Prince and Johnson. Corner on Josiah. Josiah back out to Prince. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Feely working inside. This is right. Kyle with quickness. Got Prendergast to leave his feet.
Yep, got him there. Nice move.
Ooh, Ryan Newton almost had an over and back.
Yeah.
That was dangerously close. Ball tipped.
Great hands by Johnson. And we've seen that numerous times this game. Him just being pesky, getting the ball away.
This is Mitch. Working against Hammond. 16-footer. Floater
one.
made it.
Big shot by Prendergast. What does that put? Does that put him at
31?
Big time players make big time plays. Gets to the foul line, gets to a spot, makes the shot, takes the contact.
Mitch 5 of 6 from the foul line tonight.
And another one. Going up 2. It's gonna be a dogfight. They're gonna look for Johnson. They're gonna look for Prince again.
Johnson against Cornicker with a step, pull-up shot, missed it short. Newton grabbed the rebound. Mitch working against Hammond again. Off screen from Hines.
Oh. Maybe got away with one right there, but.
Hunter Drenth, the sophomore from Revere. Shot clock's at 10. Prendergast ball in his hand. Hammond on him. Screen from Newton. Mitch, shot blocked. He gets it back, shoots it again. Roll did not drop. Prince with the rebound. Prince gonna take it all by himself.
Nice move. Just being patient.
.86 seconds left. Game's tied 82-all. Back cut, it's Prendergast. Mitch in trouble on the baseline. Hines was open.
Right there to Hines. Wow. I thought he was in no man's land under the basket. Was able to find a cutting Hines. Lays it up for 2. They got to stay up on D though. And we're at a minute left.
This is Johnson against Cornicker. Fadeaway shot, shot. Look at that. Holy moly. That's why Josiah Johnson is as impressive as he is. That is a gutsy shot made by a Player of the Year candidate. Drenth with a ball fake. Hunter lost it, got it back, ball on the floor. They're gonna say it's out of bounds and it's gonna go Mary Hardin-Baylor's way. Luke Thorburn's going to check in for for Mitch Prendergast. This is a defense for offense substitution. So Luke's going to come in and play defense, and he'll match up against Johnson. 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kyle Wright's going to walk it up. He is not in a hurry.
God, they're going to take as much time as they can off this clock. Boy.
Feely working the baseline against Brian Hines. Johnson and Prince out top at the foul line. Johnson off a screen from Prince with Thorburn on him. Gets Feely, screens him. Johnson shoots a 3. Wow.
That might be, we're never going to say anything's it, but you can see Coach Carroll, he called the timeout. They're going to foul immediately. They're probably going to, the ball is probably going to go into Prendergast and get 2 there, but they're going to play the percentages right now and just play the long game with that shot. Wow.
10 seconds left. You can see it there. Well, we've talked about him since the beginning of this broadcast tonight. And that's the young man that wears number 4 from Big Sandy, Texas. The junior guard, the Player of the Year candidate in the country. He's already been named Player of the Year in his conference, the American Southwestern Conference. He leads the team in three-pointers made. He had 70 going into tonight. That was his third on the night, and there have been no bigger three-point shots made by Josiah Johnson this season than that one right there. The Spartans are going to need a 3 to tie it to send it to a second overtime. Prendergast can do it. So can Ryan Newton. So can Daniel Flory. Crusaders will press him. Mitch with the basketball. 8 seconds. Mitch lost it. Hammond stole it. Hammond's going to dribble it out.
And that's probably going to be it. What a game, Ron. What a game.
Well, if Hammond misses both free throws, Spartans got 2.9 left. And there's the first miss.
But we'll see. Ron, I'm not going to be surprised if they're not going to. Most coaches, most coaches right now would foul. We'll see. That might be what they're sending. What they're sending Kane up to do right now.
Newton, timeout.
Timeout, yeah.
Missed them both. What a basketball game.
Wow.
They're going to put 2.6.
a big 10th.
Hey, there's a chance.
There's a chance. They're going to need, I'm sure this is what Coach McGinnis is talking about right now in the huddle. They're going to need to get someone open from three, and they're going to need to shoot it. They're going to need to shoot it quick. You know, a lot of people, you have the 2.6, excuse me, seconds left on the clock, but if you wait too much time, again, Ron, if they get a foul on them with 1 second left as just a reach-in foul, they go to 2. There's just not going to be enough time left for Case. So they're going to need to look immediately for a catch and shoot. They're going to need to. So, and if you're Mary Hardin-Baylor, if you're the Crusaders, you have to be very aware that if they don't do the catch and shoot and you want to try and foul, you cannot foul a shooter and try and give them another shot at this. But
Cornicker is going to inbound it.
With the shoulder that he has left.
With the shoulder, he's going to throw it with the one that works. Deep ball, Newton's there. Johnson stole it. And a whistle's going to stop play.
What a game, Ron. This is what you expect out of Sweet 16 basketball. You know what, Ron, I think this is an opportunity that, I think a lot of Case fans listening right now are probably pretty down, but I'd like to just say that this has been a fantastic year for the Spartans. Set a precedent that hopefully happens for years to come of just quality basketball. This is the most people I've ever seen in Horsburgh Gymnasium, and I'd like to say thank you to the Spartans. Great job by Mary Hardin-Baylor. That's gut-wrenching, though.
What a win by Mary Hardin-Baylor. They have now won 16 games in a row. And they will head to tomorrow night's Elite 8 matchup against Elmhurst University, the winner over Calvin University earlier tonight. 89-84, the final in overtime. Spartan fans standing and cheering for this Case Western Reserve University basketball team. And they deserve it. They've earned it. They've had a season like no other in the history of men's basketball at Case Western Reserve.